It's legendary beats.
I'm just going to start talking. I'm not even going to introduce anything. You're just going to jump right into it. So this one time, it was around the time where there were a lot of terror attacks. Everybody on Instagram had a picture, hashtag pray for Paris, pray for Belgium. I was like, okay. And then some days later, I saw someone post the hashtag pray for Africa. And I was like, okay. What's going on? I mean, I know there are things happening in Africa, but I was shocked that somebody actually cared and actually wanted to put out awareness about it. So I clicked on the hashtag and then I saw a lot of pictures and I saw a Nigerian flag. And I was like, wait a minute, what? I'm Nigerian. So I was shocked. I clicked on the hashtag pray for Nigeria because I was curious, you know? Yeah, it was about Boko Haram. If you don't know Boko Haram, it's a terror group. They kidnap people, they kidnap these schoolgirls. It got media coverage for like 1 week, you know, hashtag bring back our girls. And when I looked at the picture on Instagram, it was about them bombing a school. Or was it a church? I can't remember. But they were bombing something. They were attacking people, doing what they do. I was mad. I was mad because it didn't get any media coverage. I'm in this group. They're all Africans living in Germany because I live in Germany. Yes, I live in Germany, so it makes sense that if you put a lot of Africans in one room, of course, you're going to have beef, you're going to have fighting, insulting, because Africans, we did stop no, hey! We have to change that. Anyways, I was in that group, and I guess someone also put a picture of Pray for Paris in that group. So people were pissed, because people knew that there were things happening in Africa, but no one was talking about it, because nobody cares. Nobody cares about Africa. That's a problem, but it's the reality. And I thought, of course in Europe you're going to have more news about Europe than about Africa. Of course in America you're going to have more news about America than of Africa. But the thing is, in Europe you also have news about Asia, about Australia, about America. But Africa is always last at the list, like way back. The only time they talk about Africa when they're like,
this is Sahara. Sahara did not eat for 2 years. Help Sahara. Donate €2 a month to help Sahara.
You know, all this bullshit. I know, like, this is not me being disrespectful. I know that there are people suffering in Africa, you know, there are people that are hungry, that they don't have any food, nothing to drink. I know all of that. And I'm grateful that Western media tries to donate and all of that. But if we really think about it, we don't know where the money flows. Anyway, this is not what I want to talk about. Yeah, I was pissed. I thought about like why there isn't any news about Africa in the countries where we live, you know, that are not Africa. And then I thought, I think a lot because I'm an overthinker. Yes, it's bad. Sometimes it's really good, but most of the time it's really bad. Don't overthink. And I was like, why should you ask a neighbor for help if you have a source within your family that could help you with nothing in return, like zero, nada, nothing? Why should we ask white people? I'm sorry. I always feel like I'm offending people when I'm like white people. But it's true, like in Germany, the original Germans are white people. In America, the original, you know, not the African Americans, the Americans, they are white. This is not against white people, it's just, I'm trying to do something here, okay? So bear with me, it's okay, I'm not trying to offend you. So I thought, why should we ask white people for help if we could help ourselves? I live here in Germany. I have this whole house. I go to school. I have so many opportunities, okay? All the people who are living in America or Europe or wherever you live that is not Africa, we have so many opportunities. You have to think about this. We have so many opportunities. that people in Africa don't have. There are people in Africa, children that can't go to school because they can't pay for school, that don't have medicine so they get sick, that don't have enough food. We have all of that. If you think about your life here, you have it so good. I'm not saying that this is the best, like let's just live here forever. I'm not saying that, because if I'm done with school and everything, I want to go back. All these little kids that will like go back to your country, you know, I'm going. With 7 I can't decide if I want to live here or in Nigeria, but when I have the opportunity to decide, like when I'm finished with school and all that, when I'm free, I'm going. Just to watch, one way ticket. But I believe that black people, let me just say black people, or let me just say Africans, you know, we have so many opportunities that people in our countries don't have. At the end of the day, even if you don't like a teacher, like I have friends that are like, I don't like this teacher, I don't want to do nothing in that class. Like, at the end of the day, it's your grade, it's your future that's on the line. So why just work hard? We can go to school, we can be something, we can be great. The next thing, we are the future. Like, I know people always say like, yes, you are the future and all of that. But if you really think about it, we are the future. We hold the future in our hands. All these politicians that are ruining our country, our continent, I know this sounds so bad, but they are going to die someday. And there will be new old people that want to run the country. And at some point in life, we are going to be these old people that run the country. So, why don't we just fuck it up and do it right? Why can't we be great now? That it will help us in the future, because in the future we are going to lead our countries. I don't care about politics, so I'm not going to be the next president of Nigeria, but there may be younger people that care about politics and could do something. I want to encourage you to work hard, to do what you do best. You know, if you're passionate about something, do it, because you have the opportunity to do it. Another example, Olympics. I think this year was the first time I really watched Olympics, because I don't know, I didn't really care about it. But when I watched Olympics, like all the runners, they were all black. Black representing America, black representing Britain, black representing Germany. All these black people representing other countries. I get it. This is, some of the things I say sound so bad, but I want to bring out a point. I understand if you're born in the country, of course you're going to represent the country. You have lived in this country. African Americans, they don't know where they come from. It could be any part of Africa. So America is their country. Of course they're going to represent America. I have a problem. My problem is that people are so pissed that all these white people aren't helping Africa when we can help Africa. We can be greater and we can help Africa. We can succeed in these Western countries and give back to our countries. We can build our country with what we have. I'm an educated person. I'm doing my A-levels. Maybe I'm going to study something, I don't know. Like, I have other plans that I'm not going to tell my mom about, because she's African, and you know, African parents, they want you to study, go to university, have a degree, and when you have your degree, they're just going to show everybody, then you can do whatever you want. But I don't want to waste that time. Like, I don't want to study something that I'm not really feeling. I rather want to start or try to make a change. My problem with Africa is that if I did too much, hey, we have so much temper, and we fight like Ghanaians and Nigerians fighting about jollof rice. Like, what? That's ridiculous. I know some people see it as a joke, but there are people that take it really serious. Like, if you look at all these successful black people, I see all of the African Americans, all the successful ones, they are supporting each other. I really think that if Africans stick together, like if we all stick together and if we work together, this just sounds like a fairy tale, to be honest. But if we stick together, we can make Africa great. I think that Africa has the potential to be great. Like, there are so many talented people, like they have so many great gifts, But the thing that is lacking is opportunity. And we have the opportunity. So we should take advantage of the opportunity that we have, get successful here, and then give back to your country. And then these people can be greater. I have a problem with Africans, to be honest, because we are like one big family and we have so many great people in our family, but we're just neglecting that. And we expect other countries, other continents to help us, to take care of our problems, just because we don't want to take care of our problems ourselves. But we have the strength and we have the opportunities and the resources to take care of our problems. But people don't understand that. I want people to understand that. I know Africans fight. It's like that in a family. But after the fighting, it should be about building again. Building each other up. Of course, we can fight and all of that. I fight with my mother. I fight with my sister. But we make up again. And then we love each other again. And this should be how all the African countries should be. Like, seriously. We have to get our shit together and start building. I really think that Africa could be the greatest country just because of all the people that we have. Black people are one of the best. We are misusing our talent, and I don't want to see that happen. I want us to use our talent, our passions, the things that God, or if you don't believe in God, the things that you are good at, the things that God gave you. I want you to use them to contribute to your country, your continent, whatever. I see so many Africans copying European countries, but if you really think about it, they are copying us. Why? Because they think we are good, they think we are better or whatever. Kylie Jenner, the Kardashians copying cornrows, calling them boxer braids, and oh, look, there's a hairstyle that's called box braids. What a coincidence. I don't want to talk trash about the Kardashians, but they are not that creative. They take things that we already created and try to trend it. We are so busy looking at all the cultures when we don't even see that we have it great too. That's all I wanted to say, really. This is a topic that I thought about it a lot, and I feel that we have to start building our country. We are the future. All the African people, we are the future of Africa. All these old people could mess up our country. At the end, they are going to be gone, and the mess is going to be there. You can think about how to make our continent great again. I'm probably thinking a lot about Nigeria because Nigeria is messed up. But I feel like our people are so good, so talented. They have so much potential. And I just want to uplift everyone. Africans, stop hating each other. We are one family. You don't do that to family. Family sticks together. All the fighting that we do, it didn't do us any good. We are still way back. I know Africa has a lot of good things. It's just people don't know how to use them. This is something that's going to have to change. I want it to change. I'm going to start small to make it better. There are a lot of black people that have so many opportunities to make it better too. I just want us to work together to make our country greater. Make Africa great again. I'm the Black Donald Trump. I was joking. That's it for the video, for the rant. And one thing, remember, pro-black does not mean anti-white. Goodbye! Peace out!